Alright, so what I got for you guys today is a brief movie and minifigure or Lego minifigure haul. I think I'll go ahead and start with the minifigure. A few days ago, my dad came home from a walk with our dogs with a minifigure for me, and I went ahead and added a hood and a weapon to him. It's one of the newer Green Goblin minifigures here. This is how it was when he found it. Oops, I just dropped it. Here's the back printing and the alternate expression. I gave him a hood and kind of a flaming sword type thing because I like the how that looks. And he kind of wore a hood in No Way Home, or for when he was the Willem Dafoe Green Goblin as well. So kind of channeling that a little. It is a black hood and not it's and whereas I think Willem Dafoe had kind of like a purpley, like a deep purple or greenish hood, but and then the flaming sword I think just looks awesome. So there you go. So there's the minifigure portion of the haul here, and then I got a movie in the mail last night from Amazon that I had ordered, and I watched it last night as well, and it's one of those that kind of like Sound of Freedom. It's a difficult watch, but definitely a necessary one, and that is Truth and Treason. It's a story about this 16-year-old boy, who I believe is pictured here, um, Helmuth Hubener, in Nazi Germany, um, who begins to question the Nazi propaganda that he's been being surrounding him when his trusted bishop urges obedience to Hitler, and his Jewish friend disappears. Helmuth's doubts turn to defiance. Standing against the regime, he spreads uh, forbidden truth through secret leaflets until his courage draws the attention of uh, Erwin Musner, a ruthless Nazi official determined to silence him. With his friends Karl and Rudy at his side, Helmuth risks everything to expose the darkness consuming his nation. So it's not an easy watch, but it is definitely worth it. Definitely an important thing to check out. Um, and It's a hard watch for sure because of how cruel the Nazi party was, and uh, it's important to learn from history, or it'll happen again. And I personally think that it has happened again. But here are the discs. Here's the DVD copy. I believe, yeah, I believe this is the what's the guy's name? I believe this is Erwin, the ruthless Nazi official guy, and this is Helmuth himself. Um, on the Blu-ray copy here. Um, and um, he was a very intelligent writer. He used big, complicated words that were like, oh, this guy must be like a college professor or something. He's just a 16-year-old kid trying to overthrow corrupt government. So great story. There will be a show in association with this coming out soon on with Angel Studios, and yeah, it's a very, very good movie. I enjoyed it quite a bit. Um, I don't have anything to rank it against right now, but it would rank it easily top three. Um, but really gives you an idea of how cruel and corrupt the Nazi Party was, and and how, above all else, truth should never be silenced. Truth should be taken seriously and not with a grain of salt. And if someone is so sure that they're speaking out against something, they're so sure that they're being misled or lied to, it's important to listen to people like that. So it does have a very sad ending to it, but I'm not going to spoil that here. But the movie is only half the story involved. The series is going to pick up with some of the other domino effect type stuff that happened because of the leaflet drops that Helmuth and his friends were doing. And yeah, very good movie. Highly recommend it. Like I said, it can be hard and gut wrenching at times, but it is absolutely a necessary view. If definitely check it out if you have a chance or an opportunity to. I think there's only like 15-20 bucks on Amazon, so it's not going to break the bank if you want to buy it and buy the Blu-ray here like I did. And it's definitely well worth it to see this story portrayed. It it's set in Nazi times, kind of similar to the Nuremberg movie that just recently came out this past year or so. And there's another one by Angel Studios. I'm trying to think. I think Nuremberg might also have been Angel. But there's one other that was also set during Nazi time or like World War II times. It's also a really good watch. I can't think of what it's called for the life of me right now, but it might come to me and I might put it in the description at some point. But yeah, definitely check them out if you haven't already. Trying to think, what was that other title called? It's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't remember exactly what it was. Oh shoot. I'll try and think about it and put it and insert all three titles into the description later at some point later on. While this is uploading, I might look up the other title. It came out fairly recently. It was another World War II story that was based on a true story like this one and Nuremberg. Yeah, I just can't remember what that other one was called. I'm drawing a blank. It's going to bother me until I figure it out. Oh my gosh. Anywho, hopefully you enjoyed this video, and definitely check out Truth and Treason if you have the opportunity to do so. And yeah, just be aware it is kind of a difficult watch because there's some pretty intense moments in there. But very good movie, good story. Sad story, but very good story about how one should be behaving in a tyrannical environment such as Nazi Germany was, with a tyrant or a dictator being like, "My word is law." No, absolutely not. That's not healthy living. One person should not be able to control what an entire country or nation does. That doesn't seem. I mean, elected officials are one thing, but if it's like a tyrant or a dictator, that's a completely different ballpark. Fortunately, we no longer have such a thing going on in the U.S. We have a proper presidential situation going on. Anywho, if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.